In 2013, out of St. John's, Michigan, and Zach Golger. Adam Thrush rounding out this field in the number 91 after having major problems during his heat race event. Ladies and gentlemen, as they come out of turn number 4, get up off your seats. Let's give a wave. Here they come, the UMP DIRTCar Carbon Green Energy Modified, a feature parade lap. .30 laps will be the distance here as we settle the score, picking up the first feature win of the 2014 season here at the I-96 Speedway. They make their way through turns 3 and 4. It's about time to get on the loud pedal. Here we go.
Andy Sprague jumps out of the high side, takes here early lead. Mark Anderson right there, the number 43. And Sprague and Anderson side by side coming out of turn number 4. The advance goes to Sprague, leader of lap 1. Andy Sprague in the 1F.
Watching the battle for the 4th, 5th, and 6th position. Steve McLeese on the outside, trying to hold off that inside line. Derek passing here down there. Here comes David Melke. Melke trying to make his way towards the front. McLeese falls back outside of the top 5. Now battling for that 6th position. Meanwhile, it is still Sprague out front as they go by to complete lap 2.
Sprague continues to lead. Here comes your defending track champion, Travis Stemler, the number 2. Stemler working on Mark Anderson for the 2nd spot. Behind Stemler, Tyler Norton running in the 4th spot. Jacob Poole rounding in the top 5. They complete lap 3 this time.
Travis Stemler trying to make his way to the front. He is to the inside of Mark Anderson. Anderson on the outside, Stemler on the inside. Drag race down the back straightaway. Anderson heads off into turn number 3, holding on to that 2nd position. Here comes the 87 of David Melke as well, making it a 3-car battle for 4th.
Melke rides in 6th. Steve McLeese in 7th spot in the 0-1. Nick Kirsch in 8th in the 79. James Kimmel in 9th and rounding at the top 10. From the rear of the field, Zach Golger now in the top 10. He'll take over the 10th spot. He'll set his sights on James Kimmel, who's running at 9th.
Tyler Norton in the 14N gives up his position to David Melke. That's a battle for the 5th position. Norton's going to dive back to the bottom of the track. Nothing doing for the 14N. He'll settle in line. Now loses a little bit of ground as David Melke opens up about a 5-car length advantage. Again, a battle for the 6th position.
6 laps completed, 24 laps to go. Muskegon, Michigan's Andy Sprague out in front of the number 1. Kendall continues on for 2nd. The 43 of Mark Anderson as defending track champion Travis Stemler continues to work that inside of Anderson. They come out of turn number 4.
Your leader starting to catch up to some lap traffic. Andy Sprague going to be catching up to the, I believe that is the problems back in the field. The little car a little bit slow as they go down the front straightaway. Well outside of the racing groove, that is the 84 machine off of the pace, as it's a tough break here. His night will be ended early.
Caution flag will fly as that number 84 car of Eric Watts off the pace. We've completed 8 laps in the books, 22 laps to go. Muskegon, Michigan's Andy Sprague, your early race leader in the number 1. Lowell, Michigan's Mark Anderson riding in the 2nd spot. Your defending track champion, Ionia, Michigan's Travis Stemler, 3rd, the number 2. Andy Sprague leads them into turns 3 and 4. Chief Starter Brett Farmer's got the green flag in hand. As Sprague will hit the gas coming out of turn number 4. We're back underway here, the 9th annual Icebreaker.
Mark Anderson on the outside. He's going to make a challenge for the top spot. In the 43 Accurate Engines, Mark Anderson car going to the point, but here comes Andy Sprague on the bottom. Going to try to make that move stick. Cars all over the place. Here comes David Melke.
Mark Anderson takes the lead officially on lap number 9. But Andy Sprague right there trying to battle for that lead. Travis Stemler 3rd, but he's got 2 of the biggest heavy hitters in Michigan racing. David Melke and Jacob Poole. Poole dive bomb to the inside. Melke drifts up high. Stemler trying to hang on.
Here comes the St. John's native Zach Golger now into the top 5. He makes his way around Tyler Norton. Check that. He currently sits in the 6th position. Zach Olger trying to make his way up towards the front. Meanwhile, they fan out for the lead. Mark Anderson on the outside, Sprague on the inside.
6 of the biggest, baddest heavy hitters in UMP DIRTCar Modifieds Racing are running in the top 6. The 43 of Mark Anderson, the 1 of Andy Sprague. Give 3rd spot to the 82 of Jacob Poole. Then you get the 2 of Travis Stembler, 87 David Milkey, the 0 Zach Olger.
Travis Stembler with a little bit of a bobble there in turn number 3. Gets right up next to the wall. He loses the position. David Milkey now up to 4th. He gets around the Ione native. Zach Olger right there watching this all happen right in front of him. Making sure nothing happens, that he can't get out of the way. He backs off just a little bit. Gives these guys room to race.
13 laps completed, 17 laps to go. Lowell, Michigan veteran Mark Anderson continues to lead the 43. Andy Sprague, the 2013 Winston Speedway track champion, running in the 2nd spot. Then you got Jacob Poole, the Berlin Raceway track champion during their September series, running in the 3rd spot. The 82 machine, we're just shy of halfway.
Once again, watching that battle for 2nd. Here comes Jacob Poole to the outside of Andy Sprague. Poole backs off. Sprague drifts up to the top side of the track, holding on to that position. Poole will fall in line. He tucks right down to the tires at the halfway point. Here we go.
Halfway home, 15 laps completed, 15 laps to go. Andy Sprague researching in the number 1 machine, but Anderson still got the momentum. They'll come on the high side. Sprague hanging on to 2nd, but now he's got a back bumper full of Jacob Poole in the 82.
It's all downhill from this point for these drivers as they go down to complete lap number 16 of this 30-lap feature event. Mark Anderson has all he can handle. Lap traffic starting to become a factor in this one. Anderson successfully gets around the 74 of Roger Faust. Rest of the field falls in line behind him. Andy Sprague by Faust as well. Faust doing a great job holding his line.
David Milkey now in the 4th spot. He gets by the lap machine, the 74. And Travis Stembler, your defending track champion, now gets by as well. Tyler Norton now into the 6th spot, in the 14. And Mark Anderson puts on lap number 18. 18 laps completed, 12 laps to go. And here comes Andy Sprague to the inside.
Andy Sprague mounted a challenge out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Anderson able to motor down into turn number 3. Holds on to the advantage by a half a car length. Andy Sprague right down on the tires, still holding strong.
Jacob Poole to make it a 3-car battle with the number 82 machine. Running the back bumper of Andy Sprague. They come on turn number 2. David Milkey, Travis Stembler, 4th and 5th, trying to make it a 5-car battle. As Anderson, Sprague, and Poole approaching more from the back of the lead lap cars.
Next car to go a lap down, going to be the 30 of Tim Mormon. He tries to stay out of the way here with 10 laps to go in this feature event. Mark Anderson doing everything he can to hold off Andy Sprague. Jacob Poole and David Milkey watching it all happen. Travis Stembler might be in the catbird seat right now as lap traffic again starting to be a factor. Mormon goes a lap down.
Jacob Poole searching high, searching low, trying to figure out a way around the number 1 of Andy Sprague. And they go by the lap car to 30 of Tim Mormon. Laps continue to click off. Mark Anderson putting some real estate now between himself and Andy Sprague. 8 laps to go this time.
No change in your top 5. This is the 8 machine of Bavard, a little bit off the pace as he heads down the back straightaway. So is Mike Patrick off the pace as well.
Top 5 cars running together. Stembler back to the inside, and David Milkey, that is for the 4th spot. Stembler, your defending track champion, trying to defend his home turf against the 2013 UMP DIRTCar Michigan State champion.
Travis Stembler now stuck behind the lap car. David Milkey higs it up on the high side. He's able to get around the 9F machine. Watching that battle for the 4th position between Travis Stembler and David Milkey, your leader. Mark Anderson now out to about a 2-car length lead, but here comes Jacob Poole. Contact in turn number 1. Mark Anderson goes around.
Caution flag will fly. Contact between your leaders. The 43 of Mark Anderson, the 82 of Jacob Poole. That, Trevor, is not the first time those two have got together here at I-96 Speedway. Two of the best in the business in the UMP DIRTCar Modifieds. Anderson in the 43, Jacob Poole in the 82. Caution, flag out. The last completed lap had Andy Sprague, your leader, in the number 1. So that's Jacob Poole in second. David Milkey third. Travis Stemler fourth. Tyler Norton fifth. Chief starter Brett Farmer, green flag. Here we go.
Green flag in the air. Stemler going to waste no time trying to get around Jacob Poole. Meanwhile, up front, we got a car. Good battle. Looks like, is that Tim Stemler around over in turn number 1? He makes it to the pit, so we stay green.
David Milkey around the outside of Andy Sprague. He'll take over the lead with 5 laps to go. Jacob Poole with possibly some suspension problems in the 82. He is not up to speed as he was earlier in this race. Mark Anderson calls it a night in the 43.
David Melke out front now. He was able to get around Andy Sprague to take the top spot. Meanwhile, the battle for third is the battle on the track between Travis Stemler and Jacob Poole. Poole on the outside, Stemler on the inside. Poole motors into turn number 3, able to swing it out, carry that high side momentum. He will grab the spot.
David Milkey, your leader in the 87 2013 UMP DIRTCar Modifieds Michigan State Champion, has 2 laps to go. He'll make his way out turns 3 and 4. Oh, we got
caution, turn number 2. Looks like that might be Adam Thrush around over in turn at number 2, and indeed the 91 Racer Speed Shop Mount Pleasant native able to get the car fired back up. He'll tack onto the rear of the field, but we slow it down here with 3 laps left in this 30-lap feature event.
Well, David Milkey did not want to see that caution flag. He built up a little bit of a lead over Andy Sprague as well as Jacob Poole, who did not get up to speed on that last restart. On a turn number 4, green flag is back out. We're back underway.
Top 2 already starting to spread themselves out. 3 wide behind them, Stemler, McLeese. Both of them go around the 1S machine of Andy Sprague. Sprague dives back down to the bottom. Gonna try to drive under McLeese here as the yellow flag flies. Yellow flag flies once again. Debris in turn 2 is what I'm hearing over the radio, so they will slow the field down and get rid of that debris over there.
Unlike the Phantom NASCAR debris cautions, which there is absolutely nothing on the racetrack, there is actual debris over in turn number 2.
I'm guessing it came off the 26P of Patrick as he takes his car to the infield.
2 laps to go. David Milkey, your leader in the 87. Jacob Poole second. He chooses the outside lane. These Delaware double file restarts. That forces your defending track champion Travis Stemler to the inside of row number 2. Steve McLeese is 4th. Andy Sprague shuffle back to 5th. On a turn 4, green flag. Here we go.
Once again, a huge jump by your top 2. Melke and Poole able to get out to about a 5-car length advantage over Travis Stemler all by himself without a dance partner trying to reel in your top 2. They are going to see the white flag once this time by. Problems, the 1S of Andy Sprague off the track in turn number 3. I'm thinking that tire finally gave out on the 1S of Andy Sprague as they battle their way down the back straightaway. Here we go, side by side for the lead. It's pulled down to the bottom. Milkey on the high side. They lean on each other. Milkey drifts up the track. They come to the checkered line. Jacob Poole. Jacob Poole picks up the win over David Melke. Travis Stemler third. 4th place to McLeese. 5th to the 44 at Kimmel. The rest of the field files by. How about that race to the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, so close, but Jacob Poole able to cross that start-finish line just a bit ahead of the 87 of David Melke.
Jacob Poole, your winner in the 82.